In this video, I'm gonna show you guys what I think is the best spray bottle for auto detailers, why I think that, and show you how to make spray bottles last longer. Now let's get straight into it. What's up everybody? This is Luke Wilson and welcome to the Wilson Auto Detailing YouTube channel. Now, if there's one thing that frustrates auto detailers more than anything else, it's probably spray bottles that break right after you use them. Now, of course, realistic expectations are extremely important for this area of auto detailing because at the end of the day, as professional auto detailers, we're using some harsh chemicals a lot of the times, and this is a plastic spray bottle. So chemicals mixed with plastic a lot of times is going to create an issue. But in this video, I want to share with you guys the best spray bottle in my world right now and why, and show you guys how I get them to last longer with things like acidic-based cleaners, alkaline cleaners, and all of that. Now, the first spray bottle that I want to talk about is called the Master Blaster High Output Sprayer. Now, this is probably the heaviest duty spray bottle that I own in regards to its build. It's very, very thick plastic. It's a very, very well-built and strong sprayer, and I like it a lot. I've actually never had one of these fail on me even one time. Now, I got this from Kroger, but I'm gonna do my best to try to find a link for this and hook it up in the description box below. With these, I don't use these spray bottles as my go-to for the products that I use most of the time. So like my Meguiar's All-Purpose Cleaner or my degreaser, those are products I use all the time. This one is not as ergonomically friendly as my other ones that I reach for my more common usage. So things that I fill with this are like my alcohol and distilled water solution for cleaning windows. I fill my fabric protector inside of these bottles and things like that that I don't use so often. But my main pro with bottles like this is that they're extremely durable. I can drop them. I can even drop them on their head, which has happened a ton, and they still haven't broken. Now, the only con that I find with these is that a lot of times they leak out of the head of the spray nozzle. So if I turn it upside down, it leaks. Now, my other spray bottles don't do that. Why does this one do that? I don't really have a good answer. But once again, there's pros and cons to every spray bottle, and this one tends to leak, but it's extremely durable. Now, let's get into my second favorite spray bottle. This spray bottle is probably one that most of you guys are familiar with if you have been around the cleaning world or the detailing world or even like the professional janitorial world at all. This is a Zep Professional Sprayer. Now, these are very common. A lot of cleaning industries use these. This spray bottle is once again one that is very durable. I like it a lot. Now, my main pro with this one is, I don't know why, but I fill this spray bottle full of my Meguiar's Wheel Brightener Acidic Cleaner. Now, if you're an auto detailer and you've used acidic cleaners at all, you know that acidic cleaners tend to degrade the spray nozzle way faster than any other alkaline-based cleaners do. And so anything that you fill with an acidic-based cleaner, it seems that the spray bottle is going to go out much faster. Well, I don't have a good reason or a good why behind this, but all I know is that I've had this spray bottle for at least 6 months now, and it has been filled with the Meguiar's Wheel Brightener, and it still works just like it did the day I bought it. So, I mean, that's pretty incredible to me. This is filled with an acidic cleaner, and I've never had a problem with it. Now, another pro to this spray bottle is that the volume of liquid that's shot out in one spray from this is very, very large. This spray bottle shoots out more cleaner in one pump spray than any of my other cleaners. So this is great for things like cleaning wheels or tires or wheel wells or engines because it shoots out a high volume of liquid, so I'm not having to work so much. I don't have to pump it as many times as I do with my other sprayers to get out a larger volume of cleaner. Now, my main con with this sprayer is that, once again, it's not my most tactile, ergonomically friendly sprayer, so it's difficult to hold this with one hand and maneuver around, especially when it's full. The center of gravity is kind of messed up when I'm trying to hold it with one hand. A lot of the weight is down here and the top is very light, so a lot of times I have to hold the bottom and spray while I'm using this, and I don't like that too much. I would prefer to be able to use it with just one hand. Now, before I get into my number one most favorite auto detailing sprayer, I want to talk about the gray spray heads that look just like this that are very popular in the auto detailing world. I have used those for a long time and been very disappointed with the results. These spray heads are fairly expensive and they really don't perform for what you're paying to get them. They tend to break really easily and it just can be a frustrating experience. Now, my number one most favorite auto detailing sprayer is this one that is from Home Depot. It's called an HDX sprayer. Now these are literally either less than $1 or maybe $1.10 at Home Depot, and I think they're specific to Home Depot. Now, I would never think that a sprayer that's less than $1 would last for any sort of time, but I have bought at least 9 or 10 of these and used them for the past year, and not even one single sprayer has stopped working. I've been using them for a whole year, and they are all still working just fine. Not only that, but another huge pro that is just a big advantage in my world is that it's got a wide mouth here so that when you're putting in your chemical or water, it's a much easier process than trying to stick a really skinny funnel down one of those really thin heads. This is easy to fill up, not to mention the sprayer shoots out pretty much the exact amount of liquid that I need. It's got an adjustable sprayer. I can do a stream like this, or I can make it a more fine mist, and it shoots out pretty much the exact volume of water that I want, or volume of chemical. And then the third pro to this bottle is that it is very ergonomically friendly. The user experience on this is definitely awesome. It's very easy to use this with just one hand. It's very light. I don't have to use two hands when I'm applying anything with this spray bottle. So I keep a ton of these. I fill my Super Clean in this. I fill my Super Degreaser, my Purple Power. I fill my Meguiar's All-Purpose Cleaner. Anything that I use on a pretty regular basis, I'm gonna put in this spray bottle. Now, one quick trick to try and extend the life of any spray bottles, especially one that's full of like an acidic cleaner, is after you get done using it, take it out, and the issue comes when the acidic cleaner sits in this tube and then it degrades this tiny little gasket that sits right at the front of this spray nozzle. So what I'm gonna do is fill a bucket full of just clean water. I'm gonna stick this spray nozzle in here and spray until all the acidic cleaner comes out of the tube, out of the spray nozzle, and it's actually washed with some clean water, just like this. And then of course I can take it out, empty the water from the spray nozzle, and now this is completely empty. There's no cleaner sitting in this, and the spray nozzle has been kind of washed out and totally diluted with the water. And then of course I can stick it back in the spray bottle and then back in my arsenal to use next time. But that way, the little gasket here that always gives out is not going to be sitting in that acidic cleaner, and so it's not going to degrade quite as fast. And that is just a quick trick to help you guys extend the life of any of these spray bottles. Now, if you guys would like to purchase any of these 3 spray bottles, which I would highly encourage you to go try out these from Home Depot, then definitely just check out the description box below this video. Click the Show More button, and that'll drop down the entire description box, and I'll do my best to make sure that there's a link to every one of these. And of course, if you use my links, it does help this channel stay alive and continue, because it gives me a very small commission. Thank you guys so much for watching, and from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, I will see you guys in the next video.